even have to pay him because he understands the power of credit. If you can teach your kids and if you learn now that credit is powerful, then you won't be in the position that many are in, that once they graduate, it's now, what do we do? You know, now, like, I've got to get paid because in 6 months, I've got to start paying the minimum payment on those student loan debts. Wow. Hey, Christy.
Wow. Hi, Christy. Thank you for getting. So what you said was that the 18-year-old, his parents started him in your program already, at 18. So what about those that are just, you're talking about coming out, but those that are going in to college, you suggest that they do that?
You want to do that because, our parents put cars and by the time you were 3, you had a cable bill in your name, okay? So, yeah, but yes, if they're going into college, go ahead and start them on the credit repair program, especially if their credit has been utilized by somebody. It may not be you. We found that a lot of parents, when they try to, one of our ladies, when she went to go try to help her son go buy a car, he had already had like 2 repossessions. She never knew. Because they never checked because he was a kid. So you want to make sure that you can definitely start.
So did they get that off?
They got it off.
Okay.
They got it off.
Oh my God! Wow.
They got it off. But you want to make sure that you start you as young and as soon as you can get them started. That way, that prepares them. Having good credit, again, it opens up other resources.
So wow, that's a good thing to know that when you graduate college, you can have a 700 or more credit score.
Absolutely.
So if they're not working, Ashante, they're in college, they're not working. How does that credit score increase though?
So when you add them as an authorized user to your credit card, it boosts their score. Or if you let them have a credit card and they remain disciplined on the spending, it will increase their credit score.
So that's teaching them responsibility.
Because if they graduate and they need a car and their credit score is bad, they go to the dealership, they get an 18% interest rate. So the car may be like a $12,000 car, but by the time they say 5 years, they tack on the 5 years.
We thought this might happen. Forgive us, y'all. We thought this might happen.
By the time they tack on the 5 years at that 18% interest rate, you're talking about a child that just paid double of what the car was worth. Wow. But let's scale back. They've got a 720. They get a 1.8% interest rate, and they may pay $2,000 to $3,000 more than really what the car was worth with no money down. So that's why it's so important that they go through the program when they're going in and when they're coming out, because that saves them money on where they're going to live. It saves them money on what car they're going to drive. We have a client that was a vice president of a major financial institution, a bank. He got fired last year because his credit was bad. So now you imagine graduating college and you can't even get the job because they look at your credit, because that's what they do. They look at your credit to determine your integrity.
Wow. So that's the way it is right now.
That's the way it works.
Wow.
So if you're in law enforcement, if you're going to school for law enforcement and you want to go work as a police officer, they will not hire you. If you want to get a higher classification in the military, that's determined by your credit. So credit impacts so many different things. So you want to make sure that whatever you're in school for, that if credit is one of the determining factors, whether or not you get that job or not, you want to get that in order.
Wow. Gosh. Wow. Well, we're with Ashante Odom. She is a financial consultant and credit repair specialist. Her company is Queens of Credit. And I want to let you give them the information because, this is really good, Ashante.
Really? You do that for me?
Oh,
won't even do it. Listen, y'all, if y'all need assistance with your credit, go to www.queensofcredit.com. Queensofcredit.com. So that's the S on N. Queensofcredit.com. Or you can text me at 832-319-4743. And for anybody that is on this live, I'm going to make sure that I give you her discount. If you call me and sign up, I'll make sure I do that for you.
Amen. You guys do that though, because this was some great information. Share this with your college students, your college kids, with your nieces, nephews, those that you know are off in college. Share this video. It was very phenomenal. It was great information that went forth. A lot of things that I didn't even know that was that has to do with credit and credit repair. And so it is important to have good credit because you can go and get whatever it is you want. And I've been in a place where, you know, you just like, no, because, you know, this credit is not good. I told her I didn't want to pay them people when I was young and got those credit cards. So make sure that your millennials and teens do not have that type of attitude with it when they get their cards paid, because I know my youngest one and my oldest one, they're like that. My youngest one, she don't like owing people. She she likes to, oh my God, she do not like it. She loves to pay her bills on time, and that's really good. So we want to thank Ashante for coming on tonight. I want to thank you all so much for joining us on Sacred Space. We're excited about next week. And I'll let you guys know who's coming on next week. So it's always every Wednesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Sacred Space is basically just a place where you and God dwell. It's important that you and God do dwell. So those things of life, those things that you go to, pressures of life, just things that you encounter in life, period, you must have a relationship with God. You must pray. You must spend time with Him so that the Holy Spirit can help. He's our helper. He's a gentleman. He will help us, and He will definitely show us the way.
Yes, He
and
will.
Give us answers to things that we've been waiting for. And a lot of times we're waiting on God when He's waiting on us. And so our answer is there in the Holy of Holies when you meet with God in that place, that dwelling place where it's Yeshua. I'm talking about the TV on.
Come on.
I'm not talking about when you driving in your car to work.
Right.
Yes, you can pray then. Don't get me wrong. Let me make sure you understand this. Pray then, yes. But the sacred space is a place, undistracted place with God where it's just
come on,
because
no
no noise, no